Yep, I get changed. Do you know how to use a pistol, by the way?
Yeah.
Aeolus?
Yeah.
Alright, so I have a pistol and I have no particular knowledge on how to use it anymore. I've
I
got a
mean,
carry permit for it, so I will carry it for the moment. But if
okay,
we get into a situation, I'll pass it over to you.
sounds good.
Okay?
I'm gonna
Because
also grab a shower because I smell of dirty
yeah,
dishes
you've
and
you've been in the kitchen. Yes.
Right. His clothes are a bit big on you because it's either that or change into your dirty ass clothes.
fine.
It looks like somebody dressed up a kid in adult clothing.
It's fine. I'll just say I lost weight.
And height. That's a hell of a diet. No problem. You dress the 5 foot nothing Chinese guy in the 6 foot tall Caucasian guy's clothes, and by God, you're good to go. Just roll up them pant legs.
Does he have any decent knives in the kitchen?
Sure.
All right,
Yeah,
okay,
he's
good.
got your selection of D4 knives and one D6 knife, which is a big fucking chopper thing for vegetables.
Yes, that's the one I want.
Fortunately,
Cat.
they're
And
a big wooden block thing, and you slide.
yeah. I was going to get some newspaper and whatever and wrap it around with some masking tape or something like that.
Done. You make your own one use sheet out of it.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, I get it.
And yeah, I'm also looking to see if he's got any satchels or bags like that, and think whether or not he's got anything like that.
Yeah.
Any bottled water, anything, I'll take that
Bottled
with us as
water?
well.
No. There's a
Beer
faucet. Beer, yeah.
and beer, yeah, sure. I'll take one of those.
All right, do we want to get some sleep?
I wouldn't mind some sleep. I need my magical juju back.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are feeling rather tired. You've had a big night.
Yeah, I've been shot, dragged myself down the alleyway, smashed a car.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't you,
Much
but
firing.
okay.
Yes.
Alright, yeah, sure. We'll go sleep.
Yes.
No problem. Cut two. You guys are both sleeping. One of you's on the couch.
Before going, I was going to say before going to bed, I'll go downstairs and make sure the front door's locked.
Done. No problem. It's morning, and you hear a bell go meh meh.
Go away, we're closed.
I'll get up and have a look.
You see two kind of bulky guys in suits and stuff. You're looking downstairs from up there.
Yep.
They're looking up at you. Your first thought is hired goons.
Mm-hmm.
They look super unfriendly.
Where am I in
Here's,
relation to all of this?
You're on the couch going, go away, we're closed.
all right, so here's the gun and the magazine, and the spare magazine. Off you go. No.
I did the same thing to him yesterday. You should have seen the look on his face. Oh God, that is great.
No, I will go down as well. But I'm giving you the gun and the magazine in case
Alright.
it comes to that, all right?
I'll like hide it behind my back or something.
Or if you want to keep out of sight, then get ready to come out if things go badly.
Is there any way for me to hide?
Well,
I mean, just at the door, you know, like we both go down the stairs together, and then
Yeah.
you wait in the stairwell
Okay,
behind the door.
sure. I'll keep
Yeah,
my gun out
I'll
then.
leave the door half open so that you can be behind the door, but you can move around it or use it as partial covering, but you'll be able to still hear what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
more heavy bashing on the door.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the coin. The coin.
Yes, I was going to put the coin somewhere.
Yeah, put it. Yeah.
Where?
Not as in you hold it, Freddy, for the moment.
Oh, me. Okay. Is that one okay with the baby? I mean.
No, because if they decide to grab baby and run because they know the baby's got it,
All right. I'll stuff it in my pants somewhere.
Dog every
No.
time you say his name.
Yes, I'll go downstairs and I'll,
Okay. Right, no
I'll
problem. You answer the door with him lurking on one side, ready to.
yeah. He's not at the front. He's not at the front door. He's
Oh,
at the stair door, the
okay,
door that goes upstairs. So
got it,
he's inside the office because
got
the
it.
front door, I assume, is glass or something anyway. So he's not going to be. He's going to be fairly obvious.
No problem. You answer the door, and one of the goons goes, "Mr. Bishop would like to find out if you have considered his offer." You hear a car coming fast down the street, and they glance over and they go,
Oh, I seem to have dropped something, and I'll bend down.
"No problem." They're quickly moving off. A police car skids to a halt in front of the place.
Oh, okay. I was expecting someone drive by opening fire, which is why I was going down.
Got it. No problem. The cops put it in park. Two cops jump out, come running up to you. "Hello." They each grab one arm and rush you over toward the police car.
The fuck?
What's going on, officers?
"No time," one of them says, and they
Uh,
toss you in the back.
I put the gun behind. I put the gun like in my pants and like run out and say, Mr. Dick, wait, you have an appointment.
The police completely ignore you. You see him in the back seat looking at you like, and they get in, and they're driving off at like stupid speeds with the fucking lights going. What do you do, Freddie?
What kind of what police car? What police station is it that the car belongs to?
Sure, station.
All right, I'm gonna go and find call a taxi and
Right.
go to the
Go
police.
over and you pick up the phone and you don't know what the taxi's number is. And then you look at this huge stack of books. There's yellow ones, and brown ones, and blue ones, and a bunch of different white ones. And you're like, ah! You hear the car skidding around a corner outside.
Well, I can't run off the car. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just find a taxi in this book.
No problem.
Taxi service.
Give me a research roll to find the taxi things in one of these horrible books. Aha, you find there's like 4 different taxi companies and shit, and you begin calling them, and they're all telling you between half an hour and 45 minutes they'll be there.
Josh will be fine.
Yeah, no problem. They pass the police station, and it looks like they're heading out of town a little bit.
Okay.
What, the taxi?
Are they heading towards where the car accident was?
No.
Okay. Well, but then again, they also didn't frisk me or anything like that, so
No.
or handcuff me.
No.
I'll be back just a sec.
Okay. Now is a perfect time for you to eat because
yes, right. All right. So I am not feeling too concerned because if it was something pretty bad, they would have made sure I wasn't armed or anything like that.
They're taking you to a warehouse looking thing, kind of on the outskirts of town.
Is there chatter on the radio or anything? Are they talking to each other?
Nope. Just eyes forward.
Okay.
They squeal up in front of the warehouse. They come over.
Sorry, I was going to say the reason I was asking if there was chatter on the radio, I'm trying to work out if it's a real police car or not.
Give me a law roll for law enforcement stuff.
As in LORE as opposed to LAW? Law. No.
Who can say?
Yep, that's right. That's what I was asking, like if there was a police radio which had chatter on it indicating.
Well, there is. They've got some like the normal cop chatter, but they're not talking to anybody.
Yeah, that's more. Yeah, so give an indication.
I get you. Yeah, take a card. That's clever. They squeal up outside the warehouse. They get out of the car. The car's still running. They come take you out, pretty much pick you up by one each arm and take you over to the warehouse. One of them opens the door. Inside, it's fucking dark. Put you in there. Wait here, says one of them, pointing at the ground at your feet. The other one goes, right here. They close the door. Darkness.
I'm assuming this is not a prestige mod.
Who can say? I have no idea what you guys are going to end up doing today. So I mean, you guys could just do something different. I don't know. Probably not, but you guys do shit. So
yeah.
I mean, you may abandon this and go slaughter Embrites for all I fucking know. I don't know.
No. I'm not intending to do that.
Standing there in complete darkness. What do, Pete? The lights go on, and there's a whole shitload of cops in here, and they all yell, surprise! And there's like birthday cake, and they start saying, happy birthday to you, and pushing over a cake. Give me a spot hidden roll, Pete.
All right. Where are we? Spot.
Meanwhile, it shows you frantically trying to get a cab. No, I need a cab. No. God.
Critical.
You see like a chalk outline of a couple of people, and somebody else notices you looking, and they go, "You know what it costs to rent a hall?" Claps you up. No problem. They're like, oh yeah, and people are telling you how happy they are to see you, and eventually,
I will see if any of them's got a phone I can borrow.
They think that is funny. There's no phone here. No.
I just want to make sure my new secretary knows I'm all right. He was a bit panicky.
Fine. And right, they eventually call for a speech. They're like, "Come on, Richard, give us a speech." They stick you on the same two cops that drove you here. Apparently, they came in through their door. They come and put you onto a chair, and everybody claps. And they're like, and they're all standing around looking for that cool birthday boy motivational speech. Give me an empathy roll.
Empathy.
By the way, at least 5 different people told you really look like shit right now, and you should do something about it.
Negative 30.
Thinking.
Yes, negative 30 on the empathy.
Got it. A lot of this guy's close friends are in the audience.
Yep.
And so, what do you say for your birthday speech?
It's good to see you all here. I'm very happy to see some of my friends here, and I'll nod towards some of them.
They smile.
I've had some ups and downs. I mean, as some of you know, with Simpson.
There's a lot of a lot of muttering of bitch and stuff like that.
Yep. And I mean, I've tried to make.
She's still on the force and stuff, so don't talk too bad about her sister in blue. One of them says.
No, I just said,
No, I meant Harvey. Harvey's like, I didn't call her a cunt. One of the female cops slaps on his shoulder.
But yes, you have brought joy to my heart. Thank you all, and enjoy the cake.
Yay! You're given some cake and stuff like that, and there's a guy in a wheelchair, black guy in a wheelchair, older dude. He comes up. He's got like one of those fancy electric wheelchairs, and he says, "So, have you been preparing your testimony?"
Trying to.
Well, better have it down when it goes to trial in a couple of days. Got to put Bishop behind bars. You're the only person to give us an eyewitness account of that. Without that, he's too slippery.
Well, strange you should mention that. A couple of his goons paid a visit just before you turned up.
You're probably trying to either bribe, blackmail, or kill you.
Yes, I suspect, depending on how I answered them, if you guys hadn't have turned up, I may not be here. I may not have been here to enjoy the cake.
Ah, well, thank goodness you are, but we all know you know how to handle yourself, he says.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll see you. Don't be late to the courthouse in 2 days, he says.
Mm-hmm.
He nods. Off he goes. Right. Eventually, you're going nuts right now, Freddie. Especially when you give me a listen roll. This is during the party and stuff because you can't break free for a while.
How long does the damn taxi take? Oh, shit.
They may never come. Welcome
Okay.
to before Uber. No problem. The front door is like slowly opening. You're standing near the you're back in the guy's like office. There's the bathroom, downstairs bathroom, small one, not a shower or anything, just a toilet. And then there's the door that goes to the stairs up to the apartment, and the door that was supposed to be fucking locked. Did you lock it? You're not sure. Is opening.
I like hide behind the stairwell door and just walk.
No problem. You see the two large goons are kind of slipping in, and they look at the blinds and see that they're down, and they're like, "Yeah." And they lock the front door, and they both take out large guns, look around.
I creep upstairs to try and not make a noise.
Give me a big time stealth roll.
Even though my stealth is pretty high, I'm gonna play my skill 5.
Okay.
No, skill 10.
Ooh.
And I'll play. Do you want me to play an assistant +10 on you?
Unfortunately, you're not in any kind
Oh,
of
actually, I was
community.
going to say, or I cannot. Can I? Yeah.
It's overkill anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Right,
So I've got to reduce down anyway. So what to get rid of?
Oh, Freddie. Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot how to play that.
Yes, it is. You slink up the stairs, and the only bad thing is when you get to the top, the dog goes woof. And one of the guys, hold on, let me check something here. What was that? I heard a dog or something upstairs. Let's check it out.
When I was upstairs before, was there a fire escape going out the room?
Fire escape, no, but there are plenty of windows and stuff. It is on the second floor, but it's not terribly high.
I'm gonna grab baby and like try and like hush him, like put my mouth over his, my hand over his mouth, not my mouth over his mouth, and
Starts making weird noises now.
I'm gonna like try and like climb out the window with the dog.
All right. Unfortunately, if you're going to be carrying a dog, you're going to be at a negative 15% for anything that you're doing. Is it worth it?
I can't. I love dogs. I can't leave the dog.
That's the spirit.
Is there like a dumpster I can just toss the dog into?
Well, unfortunately, no. And also, they've determined dumpsters are super fucking dangerous to jump into.
Okay.
I make sure of that myself by putting in boards with nails in case anybody tries to jump into one.
All right. Yeah. I'll climb out with the dog.
All right, give me a climb roll at negative 15 and a jump at negative 15. You're doing the hang drop thing. If you make it, then you're definitely going to be maybe okay. Just maybe.
Okay, I made the climb.
Excellent. You've gotten out and stuff, yes.
I'll play my skill 5 on this one.
Excellent. I'm glad you made your climb. Otherwise, you and the dog would have just tumbled out the window, which is funny in a way, I guess.
I failed to jump.
No problem. You end up taking very mild damage, but give me a dodge at full maneuver dex roll in order to protect the dog from the fall, because you can suck it up, but the dog probably doesn't have many hit points.
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to protect the dog. Yeah.
You take 1 real, 2 stun, so a total of 3 points.
1 real, 2 stun.
Lands badly, but you're okay, and you've got the dog. Some kid's standing there with his mouth open as he's wandering by. He's got a big bag of newspapers, you think they're called. It's in the old days when they would send out information.
I'm not that bad, all right? Calm down. All right, yeah, I'm gonna just try and like slink away in the opposite direction from where the goons came in, down
Give
some
me
alleyways.
to try to be nondescript as you hurry off with the dog. And of course, the special gold coin that seems to be what some people might be after.
Yeah.
Or it's just this guy's really got an elaborate thing of what a dog collar should be. You do the Born Identity escape where like the kid's watching you go and it shows a car go by and then you're just gone. The kid's like, oh. So meanwhile, Pete, you finally managed to, after spending like a half an hour or 45 minutes at the party and stuff, you've gotten to a point where people are starting to drift away. You could probably drift away if you wanted to.
Okay. I'll need to get someone to give me a lift back.
No problem. They're happy to drive you back. Freddie, send me a whisper as to where you're actually going to hang out.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Go ahead and give me a whisper. I just want to know where you're hanging out because it's obvious that you have no idea where to find him. That's a good one. I'll give you a card for that. Just take a card. So, Pete.
On the drive back,
yep.
I'm going to say, so what do you think about this whole Bishop situation?
He's a bad one, says one of the formerly taciturn cops. They were just doing that to fuck with you a little bit, as cops do. He's a bad one. I've heard he's into drugs and all that shit, killing people and stuff, but he's never personally involved with anything normally. But you'll get the goods on him. In just 2 days, he'll be going down to the ground, says the air cop, and they do that kind of banter shit for a while. Yep. So back to your place then?
Yep. Certainly is an interesting situation, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm real sorry she died, though. But you know what they say. The air cop goes, you don't know what they say. He's like, I was trying to reassure him and shit. Thanks for fucking it up. And he's like, Right. They drop you, you get out, and your place is there in front of you.
Hey, can you guys do me a favor?
Sure.
I'm concerned that those, can you just give me 5 minutes? Just wait here 5 minutes. Those goons seem to have a, as I said, as I mentioned, I didn't mention to you two, I mentioned to the other one. Just before you turned up, some of Bishop's goons were at the front door.
Oh. Do you think they might be inside?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they're waiting for me to come back, and then when you guys drive away, they come back again, or actually do a block.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you stay here? They call for backup.
All right. I was just going to say, drop me off. You guys drive away, but loop around so it looks like you've left.
No.
If they reappear.
Just sit in the car. We'll take care of it.
Okay.
6 cruisers fucking show up. They go in. Oh, yeah. They go in. Later, 2 goons come out in cuffs. And they're objecting. We're waiting for him and stuff. And they're like, yep, he wasn't expecting you. And then you 2 goons, I'll go down to the station and give me a bureaucracy role, as you're expected to know how to fill out the paperwork for helping to put these guys in, like signing complaints and stuff. Normally they give instruction and things like that or do it for you, but you were a cop for years, and so they know you know how to fill it out.
Nope, I do a bunch. I don't fumble, but I don't do a particularly good job.
Give me a luck roll.
Yeah, hang on a second. I just need to downgrade cards. I was wanting to see if to trade Freddy if he had good cards, but looks like.
Well, we're not in contact, so.
No, exactly. So I'm trying to work out which card's the best card to get rid of.
The cops tell you they're charging these guys for criminal trespass, carrying of weapons, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. I was going to say whether or not licensed weapons and.
Yeah, they go by now. Of course, they deny working for Bishop, but everybody kind of knows that maybe they do.
And assumedly, they'll run ballistics on the guns and maybe find some interesting matches.
Who can say?
Yeah, all right, I'll get rid of the assistant. I'll get rid of that one. I didn't want to.
The cops, even though you were like, I'll go in, and you guys, nope, you sit in the car.
Yeah, all right. No. It was a luck roll, wasn't it?
Lower is better.
All right, hang on a second. I will spend, I think I've got a skill 15. Where is it? There it is. Yep, I'll spend a skill 15 on it. Just make it nothing special, unfortunately.
Cops insult your paperwork for a while. They help you do it. You're always shit at paperwork. And
yeah.
Eventually, you register your complaint. They take care of the guys. They take you to the place, but they don't open the back doors. The back doors don't open from the inside. They send people in to double check to make sure nobody's hanging out there. Then they let you out of your car. Time has passed. Freddy, you're standing outside of the building that you'd put down because you're not allowed inside with a dog.
Yeah.
There's also a leash law, so that means you're holding the dog because you don't have a leash. You're just standing there looking like some crazed homeless guy in too big of clothes with a dog that he might be eating later.
All right, so I shall. I shall. Once they've done, I'll go inside and assume they would have mentioned if Freddy was there. Obviously, they said we found these 2 guys and this young Asian guy, which they didn't mention. So, yeah.
So now it's the game of where are the other PCs? I'll get back to you, Freddy. Let's see if Holmes can figure it out because this is clever.
Well, you're the detective, so come on, do go.
Yeah, I'm going to be going to the library because that's probably where you are because we talked about going there in the morning.
You walk up, you see him outside, and the guy he's talking to some other guy, and the other guy's like, "So you're homeless, huh? You need some money, huh, for food?"
For the dog, maybe.
He said, "Eat the dog and we'll talk." He walks off. Right. Holmes comes wandering up.
Oh, there you are. Was worried.
Apparently,
it was a surprise birthday party from the police. Apparently, I'm still, even though I've left the police force, I'm still in the good books.
I was wondering why they said that you don't work there. I called them and they said you don't work.
Yeah. I don't work there, but I've still got a lot of friends on the police force.
Okay.
And those 2 hired goons came back and they were apparently waiting inside the building.
Yeah, I noticed. I had to jump out the window.
Yeah, so they've been arrested.
Good.
So, and apparently I'm to testify about Bishop in 2 days' time.
Oh.
And somebody I know is dead.
Do you think he's the one who killed you or not you?
Yes, I assume so. He's trying to take me out of the picture so I don't testify.
Wait, if he had you killed, why would he send his goons after you for an offer?
Because I assume he didn't know I was dead.
Fair enough.
So I'd like to go in and check the papers because apparently to see what we can find, because the newspapers, because one of the cops said, "Oh, real sorry, she's dead."
Okay.
And I don't know who they're
Do you think that
talking
might
about.
be E-Bank?
Could be, yes.
Hmm.
And I'm wondering if Riker is the first name for Bishop, as in Riker Bishop.
Ooh, yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Welcome to detective skills. Have an air card.
So.
All right. What do I do
So
with him? I point to the dog. I can't take him in.
Good question. He seemed to be alright at the house.
Yeah. Do you want me to just go and take him back there? Or?
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to do that, and I'll start researching.
Yes, you do the book stuff. I'll do the non-book stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go leave baby back at the apartment, like leave him a bowl of water, some food, and then I'll go back to the library.
You're gonna walk all the way back to the apartment?
How long is it to the back to the apartment?
You'll be back to the library in an hour and a half, something like that.
I'm assuming Joshua will have something by then, so yeah.
Yes. Fuck him and his books. I understand.
Yeah.
No problem.
do that.
You go for a walk with the dog. Unfortunately, you have to carry the dog, and he wants down.
Is there like a nearby pawn shop I can buy a leash real quick?
It shows you outside the same fucking pawn shop that you always go to, and you look up at the thing.
Yeah, I'll just go in and I still have a few, like $50 or something on me.
I think it's $68 is
yeah,
what you have.
68, but I paid a bit for the payphone, so.
Well, that's less than
maybe.
$1. It's like a quarter or something.
Yeah, and I'll buy a leash for the dog from the pawn shop if they have one.
$3 later, you now have a leash for the dog. The same guy that you always sell gold to looks at you with contempt. He looks at everybody with contempt, though. So it's not really a change for you. You kind of feel like old times.
Right, cool. Yeah, and I'll walk the dog back to the apartment and all that.
It seems much happier. It'll take you extra 20 minutes because the dog wants to stop and smell everything, and he's not smelling it right. It's over here. He's over there.
All right, cool.
All right. So meanwhile, McKay, you're in the library. What is it you're wanting to do?
I'm going to start with the newspapers because they mentioned about real sorry she's dead. So if someone's been killed, it's going to be in the papers.
No problem. Give me a research roll at full. The only thing it takes is lots of time, but you have that because,
Yeah.
Dog.
Now it's library/research, isn't it? There she is. Yes.
Of course.
Nothing special, but.
You feel back in your element. You remember fondly the broadsheets of the 19th century you also lived in.
Mm-hmm.
There was some lady named Elsa Banks.
Yep, told you, Freddie.
Who was apparently blown up in a car. Foul play was suspected due to the amount of explosives in the car. Normally, the amount of explosives in the car exceeded the normal factory amount of explosives that they put in those sort of cars. And it wasn't a Pinto. Had it been a Pinto, the case may have been dismissed outright. But apparently, this other guy.
Sorry, go. That's all right. You might answer my question.
Okay. This other guy named Riker Bishop, who's like powerful. You just nod along. It's like, yes. Apparently, he's being charged with it, but in the past, give me an air research roll for a bit more specialized information.
Excuse me.
And another thing. So, yeah, just give me a research roll to have me continue prattling on. Freddie comes rolling up about the time you're doing the second library research roll because, as you remember from the old COC days, Christ, this kind of research is slow.
Yeah, by half.
Yes. Okay. Well, as far as you can tell, nothing about the coin is brought up here. This Elza Banks had apparently been getting some. It's suspected by like the investigative reporters. Remember back when you could trust the press more, that she may have been digging for information and hired an outside consultant. She was digging for information to help send Riker Bishop to jail, and it's suspected that Riker Bishop caught on to her doing this, and she blew up, and
so did it say what? Sorry, you were saying about her digging for information. Did it say that she was what? She was a reporter, or she was a?
No, she was his girlfriend or mistress.
Okay.
And so yeah, and then she blew up. So this Riker Bishop, from what you can find out, nobody's saying it directly in the newspapers because of libel. But apparently he's involved in a lot of shady shit. And so, yeah, he's a grade A scumbag. He could probably use a bullet or two. But it doesn't say anything about the coin at all.
Strange that.
At all.
Yeah, that does not surprise me.
Very well. Right.
Assumably it's been stolen from him, and he's not exactly going to tell the police or tell the press that he's had a coin stolen from him.
Freddie, you roll up. Holmes is sitting there behind this giant pile of different newspapers and shit, looking at you. Give me an empathy roll, Freddie. You do notice he is getting some looks from other patrons like, are you okay? In fact, he gets asked that about once every 20 minutes. Somebody will come up and ask if he's okay.
Yeah.
I just got a bit of a cold.
They think it may be flu, possibly deadly, and you should go to the hospital. Right. Freddie, Holmes is looking at you in the kind of smug, way like he's just had everything he's ever thought validated by what's in all these dead trees in front of him.
So yes, when you stepped away, Logan, I said to Freddie that I'm assuming the dead woman is Banks and Riker's probably Riker Bishop.
Yeah, we kind of
surmised
already, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you didn't find anything on the COIN?
No.
It's just some little kid going by. He's like, I hate adults so much. You also do see a bunch of sexy teenagers over there, like in the library, doing the normal teenager thing and stuff. But they seem unusually good looking, and they seem to be posturing and doing their own deal, completely ignoring the strange people who are actually reading things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were the. Anyway,
Yep, this is Sherma.
I
Bueller.
don't think he knows that reference.
No.
Are there any books?
Yes,
about
ancient. What?
Oh, about coins or some shit like that.
Possibly, but you have no idea how you would actually find any one specific book.
I'll go to the librarian and ask her.
Oh, right. He comes back looking really irritated, holding a book on like coin collecting for beginners. He looks at you like,
do you have anything more, I don't know, historical kind of?
I understand. Coin collecting for advanced coin collectors.
Just give me everything you have on coin.
She says, give me an empathy roll.
I failed.
We only have those books. She seems
really in this giant library.
She says, "Those. After you read those, come back. Maybe I can find something else then."
I'll just go use the computer. It's fine. Here you go.
Good idea.
I hand Dick the 2 books.
All right. She puts them in the reshelving cart.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
and,
He said he handed me the books.
Oh, him. Right.
Yeah, Dick. Yeah.
Holmes, you.
I shall look at the Dewey Decimal System reference on them and go to the shelf and get the other books.
All these
Calling.
fucking books over there. She didn't want to reshelve all the books, and he obviously had no idea
Yeah.
what he was looking for. So, yeah,
I
laziness.
shall. Yeah, I shall look.
Give me a research roll.
Yeah. Because of the writing on the coin looks Latin, I might look at Roman. I'll start with Roman era coins, but that may be a mislead because it
Give me
could
a
also
research
be old.
roll, as it is something that's fooling you.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, but that could actually be a misnomer. It could be Old English or something like that. Research roll at half leveraged use.
Oh wait, you can make it at full if you can make a linguistics roll first.
Yes,
Holmes
good.
himself may know more than Pete does.
That's right. Exactly. That's the thing. My character may know about the Latin or whatever on it.
Buddy,
What it
give me a
signifies
computer
the date.
roll to make the computer work.
It's
There's
not
only
okay.
right now as a lot of kids are on their computers doing things on bulletin boards. One of them seems to be trying to download a sexy picture of somebody. This one will work. And good. Go ahead and give me a research. Well, wait, do you know what you're looking for? Just coins?
Yeah, like basically the same kind of like Roman or Latin gold coin kind of currencies.
Give me a research roll at half. Plus there's not a lot as many images, and the images that they have take a while to load. And on top of that, because the internet's not quite as good in this zone as in real life in the year 2000. And on top of that, there's no image search or any of that useful shit.
Okay.
There's a lot of bulletin boards, though. This is the age of the bulletin board, so no pictures.
Would it be possible for me to like basically lock everyone out of the computers and just have my computer be the one able to use the internet? Like basically, like I would send a
I understand.
to
Give me a hacking roll to try to block everybody else out.
Yeah, just to speed my shit up, basically.
I understand.
No computer for you, only for me.
Yep.
Hacking, sorry, not.
But you're still at the problem where there's not.
Yeah, I'm just trying to speed it up.
You begin locking out people who then go and complain to the desk, and then the desk people come over and they try their abysmal computer skills. Turning it off and then on again doesn't seem to be doing it. And so they say, well, it looks like, we're going to have to close down all and they kick you off the computer because they close them all because they don't know. They think it's a virus.
My computer works fine. Go away.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, sir. Give me a fast talk roll to not get kicked off the computer. Because this is the age where computers are kind of like witchcraft. And if something bad's happening, it's a virus. And they're terrified.
That makes no logical sense.
Exactly.
Okay.
I have no computer skill here. Give me a fast talk roll to retain your seat.
Fast talk. Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, if you see a little box come up and it says yes, no, click no, they tell you.
No, you don't click anything. What are you, an idiot? Oh, wait. Leave me alone. I have work to do.
Bunch of kids look at you with hatred because everybody's computer stopped working but yours. Holmes, how's your research roll at half?
So you were saying about linguistics. I've actually got Latin. Can I try a Latin roll to work out?
Latin roll to see, is it really Latin?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Is it really Latin on it? And because especially it's got the Roman numerals on it as well, which don't quite make sense from how they normally should flow for Latin.
I agree. And this coin is actually the correct time period and all that. I did do research on it.
Yep.
It is not Latin.
Beautiful. So I won't look at Latin.
Very well.
I will ask Freddie if I can have a look at the coin again.
You see Freddie over there, and he's like hunched over his computer, and there's some kids near him going, "You're gonna be much longer. You're gonna be much longer. You're gonna be much longer."
Look.
Freddie,
Go
can
look
I
at
have
your titties in a bit.
Freddie, can I have a look at it again, please?
Yeah, sure.
Kids are standing there, like just hovering around him.
There will be toilets here if you need.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's in my pocket. Just take it.
The kids looking. They look at Freddie. They look at the big dude who looks really ill, and the short Asian younger guy with bad acne and stuff, and who's asking the big guy to reach into his pocket. The kids are looking a bit like.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you get it out?
Fine. I'm gonna out, but I keep my hand so it covers it so it doesn't show.
Yeah.
Okay, you
And
do
I
these
hand it to him.
to them. The kids are all like, "Give me a prestidigitation plus 30, Freddie, not to do the whoopsie daisy type thing where the kids go ha ha because they're really looking hard. They are completely fascinated. There's at least 4 little fuckers. One of them was one that,
Nice.
Wow. No problem. They're not even sure you gave him anything. They're waiting for the pass off.
I will wander off.
Something.
I'll
Right.
wander off. I'll find away from them, find a spot where, it's a library, there'll be plenty of nooks, corners, and have another look at the coin. If you could bring it up again, please.
There you go.
That's what I thought.
Take card, Freddie. I had no idea that Freddie was that slick at the coin toss thing. Very nice.
I mean, I am kind of a criminal.
Only a criminal of our hearts. And the computer internet, you bastard.
Look, there'll be plenty of time for them to look at like boobs and stuff later.
The kids continue glaring at you. They haven't quite gotten. Apparently, on these computers, the boobs are made from like asterisks. This is a shit internet. Plus, you library research roll at half, so you're not having any.
Thank you. All right, yes, I'll put the coin away and then go to the books, and I will look around 1630.
That narrows it down. Can you give me a rough country thing, or perhaps even a continent?
Europe.
Well, judging by the reef, I would say Greece. That'd be my guess.
No. It's not Greek writing. It's Anglo. It's romanticized Roman, Latin, whatever you want to call it, style writing, which makes it more which makes it more European because they're all, they've all come from Latin. So it's probably not English. So it's. I don't think the Spanish did that sort of stuff. I don't know if it'd be German. I can't really remember about the German stuff.
What, maybe Roman?
Because of the particular numbers on there, I'm going to go with France and look at Louis XIV.
Give me a library research roll at plus 20, Pete.
Because it's got the 14 on it, so which makes me think Louis XIV. And I think he was around the 17th century off the top of my head.
Yeah, give me a library research. Yes.
And I might actually spend a hero point on that because, far out. Logan's been feeding me lots of cards.
I don't even see the 14 down.
XIII.
Oh, is that? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was a name. Okay. I see it now, yeah.
Yeah, you see it? And you see the 1630 at the base
Nobody
of the
writes 14 like that. It's
they do.
No,
I know, exactly. Yeah, it's supposed to be XIV, and that's what threw me initially.
Oh, okay.
but it's 14, and you can just make out there's little dots after there's a dot after the 14, and then a D, and then another dot and a G to break up
Yeah.
the writing.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it's a 14, that's what made me think of maybe Louis the 14.
I'll be back in a sec.
All right, no, go for it, dude. All right, since Logan's away. What the hell? Well,
Sorry, 6 more minutes, Turkish.
no, that's right. If you could put it back to the discard pile again, I need to go down some cards.
What happened to Freddie?
Because you stepped away, he stepped away. I've got to play immediately, which is Effects of a Dissolute Lifestyle, but
Not the
I
drunk?
do not have Insanity for drug or alcohol addiction.
Cool.
So I shall get rid of that.
Roll 20, Freddie.
Do you have... Yeah, you dropped out of roll 20.
I'm still here.
Hey.
Oh, there you are. You're back again. Do you have any rubbish cards?
I have a couple, yeah.
All right, because I've got some decent cards.
Should I just discard mine and...
Yeah, discard.
I'll discard
2. If you can discard
yeah.
2.
Yeah, I'll discard 2.
All right, so I'll trade you that one, which may come in handy for our current situation, and
Fail your library research roll to plus 20? Holy
yeah,
shit.
but I'm going to play a helpful librarian, which is why I was trying to get my hand down.
Ah.
Oh,
Yes, I gave you one as well, Freddie. I had 2 of them.
okay.
Okay. Right. This coin is called a French lever. It's from the year 1650 during the reign of Louis the Sun King. It was stolen. This particular coin was stolen a year ago from a museum in New York, the American Numismatic Society. Hold on, I'll put that into the chat so you can figure out the spelling
Thank
on
you.
your own. Chunk.
Numismatic. Okay, yeah.
I can't pronounce that. While the coin it disappeared from the New York, while the coin was on loan from the Louvre. The coin's value is estimated here at about $5 million due to various historical shit,
Wait.
which is slightly better price, Freddie, than you might be able to get for it at the pawn shop.
What's the reward on it? I'm assuming there is a reward for information.
Take a card. Yes, there is. The current reward is a cool $500,000 as a thank you. If you wanted to return it. And let's see.
So how long ago was it stolen from New York?
A year.
1 year, yeah, 1 year.
Oh, and by the way, at a pawn shop, this coin would be worth at least $200. So if you want to do what Freddie wanted to do, you get a quick like in your hand now, within an hour, you get that $200. No problem. They'd be happy to give that to you. They probably would just go and melt it down.
All right.
Also, could you read the helpful librarian card to me?
Play after failing a library research roll turns a failed library use roll into a success.
Got it. So also there's supposedly some special mystical stuff to the coin, but it doesn't go into details in these books that you have here.
All right. Does the coin feel funky or mystical or magical or?
Give me an essence times 2. Who knows? Pete goes and stretches out the coin.
No.
Not to you, it doesn't.
Yep, that's right.
Maybe if you touch it to Freddy's head or something,
Maybe I've got to swallow it or eat the chocolate inside it.
Mm-hmm. That chocolate must be worth quite a bit of money.
That's right. Louis the 14th chocolate. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Freddie, what are you doing?
Oh, I failed my roll, so after a while I'll be like, can't find anything. I'll do a lot of crazy moving. Oh, okay.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, if we hand it in for a reward, we get a lot of money. If we can find some private collector, we'd potentially get even more money. But
Well, I think that, I'm obviously we'll get more if we went down the less, legal route. But I think if I were you, I would just turn it in because it's easy money.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the issue is we're currently not in our bodies. So if we turn it in, then it's
well,
the
we don't
money's
have to
going
do
to
it
go
right
to.
now.
Yeah. So
wait
we need
until
to.
we're back then. Yeah.
Yeah, but we might. But then if we leave this place, we may not take with us what we've got on us because of the nature of how we've arrived here.
Well, what we'll do then is we'll open a bank account.
Yes,
in
we'd
one
need
of our
to put it
names.
somewhere, exactly.
Yeah.
But then again, we've got the issue that the bank account's going to be in somebody else's name.
But
Because
we'll
we've
have
got
access to it, so it's fine.
How?
We'll just say that one of us is not a benefactor, has access to the account, like a joint account.
They'll need the identification of that person.
Really?
Yes, really.
Why?
Because that's the way banks work.
I hate banks.
You can't just say, and just put Joe Blogg's name down there. Oh, sure. Anybody who turns up and called Joe Blogs will give them access.
Well, we do
banks
have.
don't work that way, unfortunately. There's.
What if we just got it all in cash and just put it away somewhere?